Well, at least he's always ready for a game of tic-tac-toe. Today we're taking a look at Hiya Toys' Exquisite Mini Alien vs. Predator Grid Alien. Back. Now before we take a look at the Grid Alien, a question for you down in the comments. Are you excited for the new Aliens movie or TV series that's coming out? I'm looking forward to both. I'm really interested in seeing how the TV series keeps the tension going during the whole course of the series rather than just a 2-hour movie. So looking at the Grid Alien, nothing that we haven't seen before from Hiya Toys. Some pictures of him on the back. So let's get him out and see how he looks. So we'll start by measuring the Grid Alien up. As you can see, he stands about 4 3/4 inches tall, or about 12 centimeters. Looking at accessories, we do get the usual Hiya Toys base done in this great style. There's a peg hole here for the figure to peg into. You also get 2 of these brackets, which can slot into any of the sides here and connect to another similar base. You also get an additional pair of hands. These are more relaxed hands compared to the slightly more curved fingers that come on the figure itself. Now looking at the Grid Alien himself, he is very similar to the Alien Warrior that we looked at before, which is appropriate. They are meant to be the same aliens. This one's just battle damaged. One thing you'll notice is that the head is actually a new sculpt. These battle damage from the net here is actually sculpted in. It's not painted on, which I really appreciate. They didn't have to do that. They could have just painted it like they did on the shoulder pads here and the arms. That's an additional cost, and it does look a lot better. Nice kind of yellowish green acid color to it. Really makes it stand out. I really like this look for the alien. As I mentioned, you can see that down here they've just painted the lines on. It looks okay. It's not as good as this, but it gets the job done. Nice chrome teeth here. The jaw does move up and down, and the inner mouth does come out. It can be a little bit tricky because it is so tiny. I'll get it. There we go. It helps if you have fingernails. Unfortunately, I just cut mine. It stays out, so you won't have problems with it flopping out when you don't want it out. Nice long, thick one. So you move down, not a whole lot of color on the body. It's mostly just a kind of a black, maybe a little bit of brown mixed in there. A lot of the detail is in the sculpt, not in the paint with this guy, which is the way it is in the film. You can see the hands are kind of more curved, claw-like grips. His feet there. And he does have the severed end of his tail just cut off, and he was kind of spraying acid around on the predators there. Very neat. So go back, the 4 pipes on the back. It doesn't have the 5th one that some of them do. And even the back of the legs and that, really nicely sculpted details in it. And he does have peg holes to use with the base. Really nice looking Xenomorph. I like this decision for the film to kind of mark out a single alien as kind of a main enemy, and the differences there. It's neat to see the acid in an alive version of an alien. They have made battle damaged versions that show the inside of the skull and that, but it's cool to see one like this, and he does stand out among the other aliens on the shelf. So turning to articulation, the head is on a ball joint, which goes up and down really well. A little bit of side to side. As mentioned, the jaw is articulated. The arms go out about like that. They do rotate all the way around. The elbows Just a single bend there, not too much. The hands are on a ball peg. There is no waist or anything, but there is the abdomen here. It goes up and down. It's on a ball peg. Pretty good range of movement. The legs can go all the way around. Just be careful of the tail there. They don't really stretch out. You have to kind of spread them like that to get them to spread, but he will go in pretty decent crouching poses. You have the bend in the knee like that. Really good movement on the foot. There is no toe articulation or anything. And the tail is a bendy wire. So you can get that however you want and use it to help support him for more extreme poses, but he does stand very well on his own, so pretty flexible. What we've seen with other Hiya Toys aliens, you can get them in crouching poses and stuff like that, or just standing straight up. So really good. So overall, I think Hiya has delivered another really good alien figure. This Grid Alien was such a memorable addition to the Alien vs. Predator film, and I think if you were going to get one alien from that movie, this is probably the one to get. I really like that they went to the extra trouble of sculpting in those lines, and that it is quite a big cost to a toy company to create a new sculpt like that. So I appreciate that they went to that extra trouble when they could have just painted it on, which, this looks so much better than this, but this is still pretty acceptable. I have reviewed many other Hiya Toys Alien and Predator figures, and I have many more to come, so feel free to subscribe if you want to see those. But for now, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.